Welcome to the audio excerpts of special seminars and conversations with Nolan Narula on gettingpositivekarmanow.com.
One more thing, is it only the human being that can move from the material realm to higher realms?
In terms of that's an end point that the person. So it's not a normal state. It's not normally animals are evolving to go to the spiritual world. No, that's not happening. But it does happen in taking the last birth. Like if you have the story of Jadbharat, who this is Bharat Maharaj, after which this country is named, and he went to the forest to meditate, and he had renounced his kingdom, and he had gone to the forest meditate, and there he got very attached to a deer, and he used to feed the deer, and he used to like a companion kind of a deer, and he was very happy. The deer also used to become almost like a domesticated animal, and the deer was pregnant, and then once he was being chased by a lion, or a tiger rather, and the deer was jumping across the river to try and escape, and then she couldn't, but she gave birth while she was doing that. So this Bharat Maharaj picked up that small deer and became sort of followed him like a pet, and got very attached. So one life he had to come back as deer also, and then he came back as Jadbharat, as an animalistic kind of a person, in the sense that he was considered to be a deaf mute and not speaking, and he had three brothers, and they were harassing him all the time. And he used to be a king, and he had fully aware of what he was, his past life, present life, everything. He just refused to speak. And they said that he was such a pure soul that when he would pass stool, there would be a fragrance for 80 kilometers around. And it's like his bodily odors were all very fragrant. And because he was such a spiritual being. And then he was captured by bandits. He was given the task of managing the family khet, the fields. And because he said he's no use for anything else, put him there. Then he was captured by bandits who were Kali Bhats, and they were looking to sacrifice a animal like man. So they wanted to find one very low level type, low consciousness fellow to go and make as a human sacrifice to Devi. So they took him there. They took him, they are going to sacrifice him. So he didn't object. He went. They gave him bath, shad, and whatever. They have dressed him up in nice clothes, and they were getting ready to kill him. When Devi to just appeared from where the deity was, and slaughtered all the bandits. So they said, "How dare you? This fellow is a pure soul. You can't touch him." So she just destroyed them all completely. So the thing is that there are things that happen in people's lives, and by where they apparently are today, you can't tell their history necessarily. So especially true of a person who is spiritually connected. So for a spiritually connected soul, it is very difficult to say what is his potency, where has he come from, what is he doing, you know, how he has descended into this world, and what is, the power behind it. So that is why we always say be very respectful to any spiritual being, or at least you know that this person is spiritually connected, because you do not know how much power he is coming with, and if you transgress certain boundaries, that power will be unleashed automatically. There's the story of Durvasa Muni, who is an incarnation or expansion of Lord Shiva. He's a very angry Muni. He wants everything done the right way and quickly, and very sort of quick to get upset. And he was famous for cursing people. So there was one king, what was his name? Ambarish Maharaj, yes, great devotee of Krishna. And he decided one day to test Ambarish. So the Ambarish was fasting and he was to break his fast on a particular day. So Durvasa decided, I'll make him break his fast first, before time. He should be respectful to me. I'm, Muni Rishi. And so he came and he said, he was told, he came with 10,000 of his disciples. And the news came to the king that Durvasa has entered the kingdom with 10,000 of his disciples. So we have to prepare some reception committees. He says, I can't eat anything because I'm fasting, and how can I, this is a big problem for me. So then he consulted all the wise men. So they said, well, if you drink water, it is not considered breaking your fast, and at the same time, it could be considered as having some nourishment in front of the Muni, so he should not get offended. Of course, this whole thing happened, and Durvasa, of course, got offended. You know, and he started cursing. Immediately, Sudarshan Chakra appeared and chased Durvasa all over the universe, trying to kill him. So Durvasa ran from one place to another place. He ran to Vishnu. Vishnu said, I can't do anything. Sudarshan is automatically in the duty of my devotees. I have no say. So you go and talk to somebody else. So he ran, so he ran off to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva says, this is not my jurisdiction. You go to Vishnu. So Vishnu said, nothing doing. So he said, go and talk to the fellow, you committed the offense again. So he went and pair padod in front of this Ambarish Maharaj. So Ambarish said, what are you doing? Please clean that up. So he was forgiven, and then Sudarshan was satisfied. Okay, I won't kill this guy. Because Ambarish said, please don't kill him. So that is the difference, between the technical aspect and the devotional aspect. So when you are devotedly connected to this energy of the divine, you are all in the position of devotees who have automatic safeguards, made available to you in the. So that is the position of people who are KQ healers and Reiki channels also. So it's a very good place to be. So you need to understand what is your position, what is the position of others, and what is your position relating to the divine. And how do you interact? Because that is, if you have the knowledge and then you are still committing offense, then you get a bigger punishment.
You've been listening to a discussion with Nala Narula on www.gettingpositivekarmanow.com.